And so we're trying to use the technology that is available to us to engage with our stakeholders, obviously differently than we would have done before. But this, I think, is a step in the right direction, because whether it is PTA meetings, school closures, phased approach for a particular age group, we now have an opportunity through using the available technology to reach the parents directly. And I think most of you may be aware that one of the things that we face a lot of times at the schools is that parents may provide one set of contact information to the school, and then for one reason or the other they have to move across the country. They've not gotten the opportunity to update the contact information, and it is often difficult for the schools to reach the parents. So this really is a plea to the parents to keep the contact information updated, especially in this environment where things can change very quickly. But equally, for the Ministry of Education, I think we've recognized that we also have a responsibility to try to reach as many people as possible so that they're aware of what is happening with the various schools. I want to also take this opportunity to say thank you to a number of the contractors who have come on at this point in time to be able to assist the Ministry of Education. Normally we would have the opportunity to work with a number of these firms as we are going back into the school environment during the domestic summer program. But we've seen a number of contractors rise to the occasion to have to clean the schools and then have to go back in again, not because the job wasn't done properly, but in many cases because the ashfall has obviously, as the rain falls and stuff like that over the last couple of days, we've seen obviously an increase in the ash that has been coming down on the side of buildings or in the gutterings. So we appreciate that it is an ongoing set of maintenance that is going to be required now more than ever, and I'm grateful to them for being able to come on board. Also the ancillary staff. And again, the ancillary staff have had to work above and beyond the call of duty. Many of them have worked through the vacation period. Many of them have had to be called back into duty even before school starts on Monday. And sometimes we forget them in our discourse, but they play a critical role in getting the schools ready as well. But also they're going to have the burden of having to continue to maintain the school plans in a safe way for our teachers and also our students. And I've also seen during this period a number of the PTAs come on board. We've also seen, teachers coming in and doing their part to make sure that the school plant is ready. And of course, the old scholars have also been coming in, as you've seen, at a number of the schools. So I think this whole of education approach, whole stakeholder approach, is definitely the way forward in terms of being able to do a lot of the heavy lifting that is required at the schools. I wish we had all the money to be able to do everything all at the same time, but there are long-standing issues, and some of them do require larger budgets than others, and some of them require a lot more time to be able to have the contractors in to repair.